Hello and happy Easter. Also, happy Camp Nano Day 4. And happy Sunday, just another Sunday if you don't celebrate any of the other things. I don't know what just happened. Okay, internet says it's still there. Now let me know if you have issues hearing me or seeing me. We're still having issues. Okay. Anyway, we're going to continue on and try and work with what we've got. So happy Sunday. Happy Easter Sunday specifically. Or just happy spring Sunday of some sort for you. So it is... How far along should we be in our Camp Nano dreams and goals today? I put my... So I should be probably like midway through Act 1, ideally. I'm not. So that's kind of how things are going. But I have been making some progress, so I'm trying not to stress about it. I will probably stress later this month, but right now I'm not stressing. So yeah, I am still attempting to use the vertical layout for my journals, which I am not a huge fan of. I'm trying it. We'll see how it goes this month. But I can't really tell you why I'm not a huge fan of it, other than all of the like journals or agendas or planners that I received as a student, which is when I learned to use them, were the horizontal blocks. And so I was able to sort of like, each line was a different class, and then over on the other side I could write like my homework for it, and like it made sense in my brain at the time. Whereas with vertical planning tends to be more of like aid with time tracker, or when you have like a lot of events in a day. And I don't have a whole lot of events in a day. And so it seems silly to me to like draw a little bracket and be like, I attended this live stream, or I worked from like around this time to around this time on this particular thing. So it seems quite, it does not seem like it's in alignment with what I typically use a planner for. And so I'm still giving it a shot. Again, I think I used it last camp in July, and it sort of helped me like sort through when live streams would be. But now I just use Devin's playlist. So that's a thing. Okay, the other thing. Oh no, did I forget the card? I might have forgotten the card. So I have my spirit card, but I also pulled a tarot card for today, and I don't know where that went. So I'm going to have to go find that, I guess. But the spirit card for the day is the cat spirit. Claim your independence. So it looks so cute. So it looks so fluffy. So when the cat spirit meows, she is calling you to claim your independence and allow for some space between you and others. The only way you can grow in all of your relationships is to have a healthy sense of self-respect and self-worth. When you walk with dignity, knowing who you are, self-aware and willing to grow, trusting the value that you bring to the world will mirror all of this back to you. When you say no to codependency and enmeshment, live and let live, and practice taking risks as you wander into new territory for yourself, the cat spirit rejoices. She is here to urge you to let your independent spirit soar. Okay, so cat spirit is encouraging you to have self-confidence and be able to walk alone for whatever you are doing. So that is your spirit for the day. And I want to pet this cat. I want to pet them. They are so fluffy. So, and also is apparently like queen of jewelry. So yes, but that is the spirit for today. And then in addition to this, I pulled the 8 of Cups. So the 8 of Cups for tarot generally has this meaning of like you have a lot around you, but there's like one thing that's really missing that would and it's the one thing that will sort of like fill the void or make you feel satisfied. So that you might be sort of like surrounding yourself with lots of things that don't necessarily really address what you need, type of thing. And so keeping camp in mind for all of this, like maybe you were counting your health, your words wrong, or like maybe counting isn't for you, or maybe the camp project that you picked is not quite what your brain is telling you. I'm not sure what that missing cup would be for you, but apparently there is a cup missing, and that could just be me. But so that is that. So, and then combine that with perhaps what you need is that sense of independence. And I'm looking at myself on the screen and not the camera. Perhaps what you need is the sense of independence to be able to walk away from camp and to rebel and say, no, I'm going to do whatever I want. I don't know. But those are your 2 cards for today for my channel. So there you go. Okay, let me see what is in the chat and hellos. So Devin says, howdy and happy Easter. Happy Easter. And Stacy says, hello. And Alley Cat is here. Hello. And Gabby is here. Hiya. Hope y'all are having a nice day so far. I am. Thus far, it's been really nice. So Becca says, hello. And Miriam says, all right, let's do this. Happy Easter, everyone. Yes. And Ellie Veer says, hello, everyone, and happy Easter. So far, so good. Okay, good. Yay. I froze for a second, but now it seems fine. Okay, good. Good. Yes, just a little hiccup. That's all we need. That is good. I will take that and we will move on. So Courtney says, hello, happy Easter. You are at 11K for camp so far, and you're going to try and get to 15K today. Nice. Very ambitious, but doable. Alley Cat says 107. Happy Easter. Progress is progress. Yes. Stacy says, I have hit my quarter goal, but you are not feeling like writing. You still just need to get to writing. Okay. Then hopefully we can help with that. With the sprints, we can do that. And Ellie Veer says, I'm at 4.8K words right now. And although it's the furthest you've been, you're feeling pretty pleased. Nice. Good. And Laura is here. Hello. Welcome, Laura. Alley Cat says, I'm sort of a day behind since I only wrote a little bit yesterday and didn't get to my goal, but you're going to try and catch up and get ahead today since school is a thing this week again. Gotcha. And Nina is here. Hello, everyone. Hello. How are you? Yay for the kitty. Yes. And I must say, I have been enjoying the snake video time in your camp vlogs and your Toronto vlogs. Cad says, this is your reminder to save your work, eat, hydrate, posture check, oops, etc., because you deserve the self-love. Yes. And if no one has told you yet, Cad is proud of you. And Christina says, hello. And Gabby says, I'm at 3,718 words typed out and 12 pages of handwritten notes. Ooh, nice. You hope to hit 5K in the typed version and 4 more handwritten pages by this evening. Excellent. That is excellent. Miriam says, me, my mental health just got way better when you switched from writing to properly outlining and character building and world building. Yeah, so that might have been the one thing that you were missing from the tarot cards, from the Eight of Cups. Nina says, that cat looks a lot like your Pumbaa. He sadly passed away in last August. Oh, I'm so sorry. But he's very cute. Yes. Yes. And I'm sure your Pumbaa was also very adorable. Christy says, hello, it's your first time here. Welcome and happy Easter to you. Welcome. We are here. This is a 3-hour session for me today. So we have 3 hours of writing sprints and chatting, because that happens. CB says, hello and happy Easter with a cute little chick. Stacy, my goal is 500 to 800 words. Since you are not feeling very motivated, you're going to work on the computer, but still not writing. That is okay. If you are not feeling motivated, you can do something else to reinvigorate your creative energy. Cad says, I was trying to set up an accurate tracking system for myself. And you found it right when you pulled that card. Like, okay, call me out for trying to track, but when when you know it doesn't work. If it doesn't work for you, then maybe you shouldn't try tracking in the same manner that you have before. Perhaps you could track something different if you are really wanting to track something. But that's up to you. CB says, I'm at 20K plus for camp. CB, you're amazing. Elizabeth says, I've been neck deep in wedding venue research today. Woohoo! And also, yikes. That sounds, wedding venues and planning weddings sounds very, very stressful from everything that I have heard. So good luck to you. So hard finding a nice one that isn't at all a super high price, but also not like the clubhouse. Yeah. Yeah. CB says, need to hit 24K. So 4K is your goal for today. Nice. Yay, and good for Miriam. Yes, exactly. We are on board with finding out what works for everybody. Be like, yay, celebrate all the success. Klacha says, I'm back on my drip. Your caffeine drip, IV drip, which drip are we talking about? Cad says, trying to track by scenes finished for the first time, and it's working so far. That sounds honestly a bit better than word counting sometimes. So though so far you only have 5 scenes outlined, but hey, it's progress. Your progress is weird. Progress is progress, as Becca said earlier. So Klacha got 1380 already today. Or, oh, that's what you need. Okay, there we go. Let's read it correctly, please. Excuse me. So Elizabeth says, putting all that on pause for right now and getting back to revising and writing. Excellent. And Alexis is here. Hello. Welcome. Ooh, a celestial fantasy. That sounds fun. And happy Easter. Happy Easter indeed. And Celine is here. Hello. Welcome. And we have some hellos. Hellos. No worries. You're trying to say that you're trying to track by numbers and it doesn't work for you. And you discovered and set up an accurate system right as we pulled the card. Excellent. Good. Good. Yes. Yeah, I'm on board with Ellie. Like, I've heard of epic fantasy. I've heard of, like, paranormal romance. But celestial fantasy, that sounds cool. Back on my drip is just something on TikTok. Not really sure what it's referring to. Most likely clothing. I don't know. I don't have a TikTok. I feel old when I say, I'm like, I don't have a TikTok. I don't have a Snapchat. So, oh, good. You have some options. Yay. Wedding planning is super stressful. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. That was one of my first things too. Nina is going to be working on outlining the next few chapters for one of your projects. Excellent. Yay. And CB says, my other best friend told me that your ex-best friend had asked to move and for a divorce. Oh no, that's sad. And Cachet says, hello, welcome. And Elizabeth says, I'm getting gray hairs already. Yeah, I'm not planning a wedding and I have gray hairs. I'm finding more every year. Okay, me either. Yeah, sometimes social media just sucks all the time out of your writing and everything. Sometimes it's a good thing, but so my internet does not like my laptop at the moment. It likes my mother's desktop, which a little bit better, a lot better actually. But because it's a desktop, it's less movable. So I am currently in the office/craft room, which is why there's a whole bunch of stuff behind me because I didn't bother to clean. And I'm probably going to continue being lazy. So that's what's happening. All right. So let's share the screen. I think we're going to use the cherry blossom timer at least to start with. Hopefully it won't have a whole lot of ads in it. If it does, we will switch to something else. So just be forewarned. That might happen. Okay, so if you already have your document pulled up, make sure you save it. Make sure you have something to hydrate with. I have water today. 3, make sure that you straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for a posture check. And 4, if you need a break, to stand up, walk around, get your blood flowing, get a snack, whatever. This is our warm-up sprint, and so there's no real pressure. I mean, there's never really any pressure on my channel. I'm just like, you can write or be productive or whatever. So there you go. So those are your 4 things. Save, sip, stretch, and snack if you need to. And we can now get started with a 15-minute warm-up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! There we go. Okay. Alrighty. Chat time. How did you do on your first sprint? I got 341 words, although I'm working on a blog post rather than Chimera Moon, because that's just how we're going to start off today. So 341 words. I have the intro to a blog post, which is always, for me, usually one of the things I do last. So I have a rough draft of the intro and then the beginning of sort of like the meat of the blog post. So that's a thing. Yeah. So progress, just not, again, in my fiction projects, because why would I write in those during Camp NaNo? Why? More like, why can my brain not, insist on, like, yes, let's stick to the plan. We're going to write fiction. Brain says no, at least for right now. So, all right, let me move this so I can. I've shifted my seat over just a little bit, so I'm closer to the camera. So yes. Cad says, I only have habit trackers for drinking more water because you're bad at humaning, a writing app and a dictation app on your phone. Oh, those are good things to have. And you have WhatsApp for family. I have a WhatsApp for a girls chat for some of my besties, because one of them has been living out of the country for several years now, and two of the others had been living out of state. One has moved back into the state, but still far enough away that we usually just try and do the WhatsApp for our girls group chat. So touchscreen technology, something I'm not great with. Yeah. NKR Studios slid in just in time for that sprint. Gabby says, I forgot my water. Oh no, I only have Bang and a Kickstart next to you. Yeah, you might want some water at some point. An excerpt from Cad. I'm caught between bothering Kit for advice and being afraid of interrupting him and his fiancée, Sammy. I made that mistake once. Never again. I shiver at the memory. Now I'm curious as to what makes you shiver. How bad was it? Or how naughty? I'm not sure. So NKR says, I find it hard to write in first person. Me too. I have expressed this before, but I do not care to write in first person because it feels narcissistic to me, and I have a hard time writing some blog posts with first person, so I tend to sort of slip into a bit more objective, maybe slightly more academic tone because of that, because I always feel like I'm narcissistic for, like, I did this, I think this, and just me though. That's a personal problem. So, but you think it might be because you think of just getting the draft down and not really caring about its quality initially. That's a very good excerpt to Cad. I think for camp, that's fine, or for zero drafting things, and it becomes sort of like after that. So sure, go ahead and put it in the chat, and if I don't read it this time, I will try and read it next time. So CB says, does anyone know what instrument Peter Parker plays? And NK looked it up for us, and he plays the clarinet. So there you go. NKR used to play piano. Nice. All you instrumental musical people, you're wonderful. Clutch says, I made coffee. Nice. I played the piano for a while too, but with your coordination, you were awful at it. You tried violin. Glockenspiel. What is Glockenspiel? I do not know what this instrument is. Clutch made iced coffee. Ooh, nice. It's called, as of now, instant iced coffee. Yes. I do that in the mornings, and I I developed that habit because I essentially chug my coffee, which I can't really do when it's too hot. So I tend to like ice it and then just chug it. And I developed that habit from teaching because I would leave my coffee until it was room temperature just because of teaching. And then I would chug it because there was no time in between classes. So NKR got -2 words. Celine, wow, that went by fast. You got around 500 words though. That is excellent. That is great. And the chat jumped real big. Okay, so there are a lot more chat than I thought, so I'm going to kind of try and move through these quick. So Miriam says, I started with my characters. I gotta say, listening to Sailor Moon soundtrack helps and inspires. Yes. Yes, it does. You were reading a scene and you worked on before and you deleted a few words. Okay, that's how you got the -2. Excellent. Christina is just editing today, but you got about half chapter done. Excellent. Alley Cat got 167 words. Nice. Love Sailor Moon. Yes. It's a good show. Stacy says 243 words. Yay. Nina got 209. Excellent. You decided just to have one short sentence for each chapter of the book because that seems to work best for you when you're sort of outlining and planning. Right now you are adding chapters to close time jumps. Ooh, nice. I like that. Elizabeth says 190 words revised, shoulder starting to hurt, so you might not last the full 3 hours. Oh no. Yes, you make sure that you're taking care of yourselves. Take a break when you need one, leave when you need to. It's fine. And Cad got 267 words. Nice. Becca says, shocker, I'm starting a new plan for camp. It's fine. You can be independent. Take the cat spirit and just do what you want. But you're excited. You think this one is going to work. Excellent. You got a good chunk done during that sprint. There you go. Yay. NKR says, I use violin music. Yay. Excellent. Ellie Vera says, I have been revising, so no specific word count. And Cad is not tracking by word count. Oh, right, because you're supposed to be tracking by scenes. You don't have to track by words. You can just say, I got about some percentage of a scene done if you want. CB says 244 words. Nice. Courtney got some reading done, feeling a kind of nauseous. Oh, no. You can't stare at the screen right now, so no words. Okay. Yes, make sure have you had some water or 7-Up, ginger ale, crackers, that kind of stuff. I'm sorry you're feeling nauseous. That's no fun. Miriam says, Ellie Vera, such a fun show, and it inspired your novel indirectly. It is a good show. 213 words for Gabby, and you are struggling with dialogue. I have seen some people who, for the dialogue specifically, do dictation apps, or they listen to it back when it's being read to you by like one of the Google plugins or something, because then you can make it approximate spoken word more naturally. So you might try something like that. So Cache walked the dogs. That's okay. They need to be walked. I'm sure they appreciated it. Gabby says, off to get water now. Excellent. Yay. I see why you mentioned celestial fantasy. Sailor Moon is totally celestial fantasy to you. Yeah, it does fit, doesn't it? Reaction to my excerpt, you can't. You know, it's one or the other. So Becca says hi to Cache. And Nina says, I use first person in some of my books and third in others. It really depends on what you feel works best for the book. Yeah. Peter Parker and I finally have something in common. Yay! Okay, so glockenspiel is a metal xylophone. Cool. I did not know there was another word for it. You want to share all the excerpts, but also don't want to give you all the things. There you go. I chug my coffee, except I can't when it's hot. Yes, exactly. Exactly. We're talking about instruments, like Alicat says. Ears perk up. I play the flute and the tenor sax. Can also play the alto flute and soprano sax. I kind of play a bit of the recorder and a little bit of piano. Nice. Cad plays a little bit of the piano, and though you are still learning and you want to try to play the guitar. Nice. Tony and Pepper's kids could form an orchestra with just the 5 of them. Nice. And Cachet says hello. And Clutcha says, I'm writing the beginning of this book during this stream. Excellent. You need rain and plain sounds. Okay, so we should use one of HK's timers that have the rain sound, right? 25-minute HK Darkwood timer. That's what we will do. Let me flip back over. Okay, so I've got that all set up so we can do that next. Yes, hope Courtney feels better soon. Nano has ruined you. You're not tracking your words, and you know that, but you forget, and you're trying to track by words. Oh, no. Instruments are amazing, yes. Okay. Nina says, what I thought was my midterm turns out is actually the break into 2. Good thing you started outlining this book. There you go. Oh. People, so this is an excerpt from NKR. People pointed at the new cobblestone path in the square. Everything was a blur. Wind blows against their trench coats, and the women try to keep their dresses down. He's on a plane, not a plan. CB played guitar for a while. I have never gotten the hang of many instruments because my fingers are pretty short, and so a lot of the dexterity requires flexible ligaments or longer fingers that I do not have. Cad says, deciding on neither, I pour myself another mug full of coffee, relishing its warmth as I sip it. A door sounds, followed by the hush whispers and a giggle. I hide my smirk behind my drink as Kit rounds the corner, followed by Sammy, who's holding steadfast to his hand. Nice. Okay. All right. I think we need to go ahead and switch to the second writing sprint. And usually during my second writing sprint, I have the shameless self-promo time. So feel free to share in the chat anything that you are excited about, something upcoming for you, live streams you are doing, blog posts, short stories, books that are coming out, etc., etc. Anything that you're really proud of, do some self-promo in the chat. So that will be a thing. Okay, and share the screen. Share this. Make sure to share the audio. It does have ambient rain sounds. So if you don't like it, feel free to mute it. And, okay, make sure I've got everything set up right. Okay, all right, I think we do. So make sure that you save your document. Make sure that you have something to hydrate with. Make sure that you are straightening your spine, rolling your shoulders back to do a posture check. And make sure that if you need a break, you take one. Stand up, walk around, stretch, go get you a snack, whatever. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself as we are writing. Those are your warnings, reminders, naggings, all of that. We can now get started with 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, all the clicky buttons. Okay. All right, what are we up to now? I'm now up to 830 words. So I think I wrote 519? No, 509. And I also found the tarot card for the day. It was on the floor. It fell down. So that was the other card for the day. The Eight of Cups. So there we go again with the word so. It is my filler word, or one of them. I'll save as. Don't forget to save in a place where you can find it later. Okay, mine is now saved. All right. How are we doing? Okay. Devin has a link tree where you can find all of Devin's wonderful things. And also Devin's YouTube, where Devin has wonderful playlists. And Laura Nettles, the creator of Darkness, has a playlist of your daily vlogs for camp this April. Nice. Excellent. So in KR, the only way that you can use links, like actual proper links, is if you have a blue wrench of power, meaning that you are a moderator. And so there are a couple of moderators in the chat, but otherwise, if you want to give a website, you'd have to like spell out dot, or you could just tell us your Instagram handle. So, but okay, so NKR has an Instagram, which is at @NKR_writes, and you have, let's see, what did you say? All of your links, which means your playlists, your tips, your YouTube channel, store, Wattpad, all of that is linked under NKR_writes at Instagram. Excellent. And CAD has a NaNoWriMo username. Is that what we're calling this? Yes, has a NaNoWriMo account. So feel free to add anytime you want. Alley Cat says, gonna take a nap and listen to this while you do so. Have a nice nap. We will try not to scream. Maggie says, hello, lovelies. Hello, Maggie. How are you? Hope you're doing well. It says, sweet dreams, Allie. Miriam says, the best part about writing is learning. Learning so much about space and outer planets and how to use them to build your characters. Nice. Kat says, am I mistaken, or is there like 40 or more seconds after the timer ended? So there is some time added to the end of the timer so that you can like hit the pause button and all that kind of stuff. So yes, there was time added. Elizabeth says, the creative juices have left me. Oh no. You'll catch the replay and the stream tomorrow. Have a good rest of the day, everybody. Have fun and don't struggle too much with the wedding venues. So Clutcha says, 702 words. Yay! That is excellent. You've been cooking. Ooh, what are you cooking? And Clutch says, I'm writing from first person present tense. Yes, I am actually a bit of a narcissist. And Miriam says, hi, Maggie. And Nina says, I finished the outlines. Hooray! Yay for finishing. Congratulations. That is excellent. And CB says, oops, I forgot I muted us. Oh no. Stacy says, I wrote 550, which makes it 793 for the stream. Excellent. So you've already hit your 500 sort of like bottom range for your goal. So that is excellent. And you're about to hit, in 7 more words, your top end. Nice. Becca says, making progress. Yay! So happy. Yes, progress feels nice. And CB says, I finished chapter 3, almost finished proofreading it as well. Nice. And Kat jammed out to music, so no writing. It's okay, you enjoyed yourself. Gabby says 12 words, but I did put away clothes and cleaned my bedroom floor. That is excellent. That is excellent. CB says 327 words. Nice. Maggie says, I realized a timeline error and you are now fixing it. Yay! And Doll made you a volcano timer. Oh, goody. Okay. Let's see. Doll. Volcano. Where is it? Here we go. Okay. So we will use that. It's a little bit shorter timer, but we will give Maggie a volcano timer since you have been asking for one for quite some time. CB says 394. You had a long nap earlier. Excellent. Stacy says, I'm finding that I am liking the website a bit better now that you can add words from previous days. Yes, indeed. So now that you'll have told me about that and I know how to do it, I am much more pleased with it. And we're talking about the NaNoWriMo website. You can now go back and add words from previous days. So if you only update it every 2 days, you can still get your 30-day badge, supposedly. I think. So, yay. Olivia says, oops, accidentally pressed the enter button. You are making noodles chow mein style. Nice. And an excerpt. I didn't know you were up there. Oh, I didn't know you were up, Kit says. I didn't know Sammy was here. I say, raising a brow. Shut up, Kit says, rolling his eyes, but his cheeks redden. Nice. Okay. This will be sprint number 3. And I don't know if there's audio, but we will share it just in case. Make it big. And I'm doing my timers with incognito mode for whatever reason. I just decided to try that, which is why everything shows up not subscribed. I am subscribed on Doll's channel. So yes. Okay. Okay. What am I doing? Okay. Third writing sprint, 20 minutes and 20 seconds, I guess, this time, 2021 for the year. And so this is volcano timers through Doll's little window. And so don't forget to save your document. Make sure that you have something to drink and make sure that you are not hunching like me. So straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back to do a posture check, and make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Okay, so 20 minutes, 21 seconds for the year. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay. That is the end of sprint number 3. I am now at 1,178. So I think I did essentially 350-ish that time. So not too bad. Don't forget to save. Okay, so I'm making some progress. This blog post is turning out nicely. I did change, I know that I mentioned that I don't like first person a whole lot, and that I struggle with writing in first person even in blog posts. So I've gone back and I've taken out all the first person and changed. So yeah, so I don't know if it's necessarily like a bad habit, or if it's just it seems more readable to me if it's not in first person. I don't know, but that's what we're doing. So and we're adding to it as we also go along. So like I said, thanks for the volcano timer. And I just finished my second cup of water. Should I get tea or more coffee? I think that depends on whether or not you need the caffeine immediately, or whether or not you're okay with lesser caffeine for a longer period of time. That's assuming you're getting caffeinated tea and caffeinated coffee, because why wouldn't you? CB says, excerpt from last time. Nice job, Peter. Though you and I will never agree about spiders. I shuddered. Bruce, you're up, and then we have lunch break. CB says, gonna put the printer on and print chapter 3. Only doing that because if you need to leave the house while work is getting done, you'll be able to continue your project. Excellent. So you're using your D&D dice to sprint, but you keep getting small numbers. And I suggested maybe using those small numbers to be the number of sentences you write. So like 2 sentences versus 5, 9, and then 14 sentences. So that's an option. Clutches says, wow, Scrivener 3 doesn't think that relatable is a word. Oh my. Do you have Mac or do you have Windows? I'm assuming, well, Scrivener 3 I think is only available in full capacity for Mac. So you're afraid the Oxford Dictionary would disagree. Yes. There we go. That's where I said that. Miriam said, all right, I did good for today, and now I'm off to bed. It's 10:40 p.m. where you are. Good luck, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us, Miriam, and have a good evening. Yes. Stacy got 194 words that sprint and 987 for the stream. Yay! That is good. Devin says, yikes. Was the bell too loud? Nina got 115 words and food. Excellent. CB got 94 words. Clutch got 441. Oh, 3 words short of the perfect 444. You had to calculate. Yeah. Gabby says 105 words. Excuse me. And then tapped out for the majority. Your eye began to hurt. Oh, no. That's sad. I'm sorry. Hope it feels better soon. CB got a drink, printed chapter 3, and put an Alice band in your hair because your hair tie is wet. Oh no. Continued from the last excerpt. Excuse me. Nope, I'm out of water. Never mind. I don't bother hiding my smile this time as I shift my attention to Sammy. Not that I'm not happy to see you. I mean, I definitely won't once you two get your own place. I wiggle my eyebrows. Kit's eyes widen as he searches for the closest thing to him, grabbing the dish towel before I can. He throws it at me. There you go. Nice. Shadow Slayer says, hello, dropping in. You've been working on Dragon Natural Speaking. Nice. I've heard that that is a nice dictation program. I've not used it myself, but I've heard good things about it. CB says, I'm the opposite. I have to write in first person most of the time because it's not that there are certain people that prefer to read in first person because it gives them a much more immersive point of view. And I don't know if it's because I have always played sort of like over the shoulder video games growing up. But that's how I see my characters. Like I watch them move around. I sort of like point and click and there they go. And so that's how my brain thinks of my characters, as like computer game characters a lot of times. So I was never one for the first person games as much. I always wanted to like pull back and see my character, and it's just a personal thing. It's not. Yeah. Anyway, so Clutch It is on Windows. Oh, so do you have the beta reason? The full version was released. I have to go find this. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna go look that up. Not right now. After the stream. Okay. Finished your tea, on to the next cup of water. Nice. Devin says, I wasn't expecting the bell. Oh no. Oh no. The only issue has been using so much ice to make your coffee cold right away that it eventually turns into a little bit of watery coffee. Yeah. Yeah. That's why you brew it strong in the first place. That way it becomes normal when you water it down. That's how I do it. Maggie says, now jumping between 3 documents to fix the timeline. Oh no. Okay, so you're getting it installed. Ooh, okay. Max is very mischievous and is relentlessly teasing Kit and Sammy about their relationship. Oh no, mean Max. No, I'm kidding. Angie made peanut butter, banana, and almond milk smoothie. I had a banana earlier, so I am on board with that plan. Headed for dinner in a bit, but we'll be back soon. Nice. Kat says, I prefer first person because that's how you discover who characters are and when you are brainstorming and outlining. Yeah. It's just a personal preference thing. I'm not saying that other people who prefer first person are narcissistic. I just feel like I am becoming narcissistic when I'm like constantly writing and reading in first person. I'm like, this is not me. So I am unable to suspend my disbelief as fully when I am reading first person, which is weird, but okay. Anyway, 4th sprinty time. And I think we will go to, I still have HK's pulled up, so let's do HK's 25-minute flower background timer. Okay, here we go. All the buttons. How many times can I click before it's done? Okay. Save your document. Make sure you have something to drink. And third person makes you think of The Rock. The Jewel says. Nice, Devin. So save, sip, straighten your spine, and roll your shoulders back for a posture check. And make sure that if you need to stand up, walk around, get more water, get a snack, whatever, make sure that you are taking care of yourself as you are writing. Those are your reminders. We can now get started with a 25-minute sprint in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, there we go. I couldn't get the timer to stop. So that was the 4th sprint. How did we do? I am now at, I think I just finished the blog post. It is satisfactory, I think. And I'm at 1673 for that post. So now I can switch over to Chimera Moon series, book 1, working on sort of like scene descriptors and things like that. Getting a better idea, sort of drill down a little bit more minutely. Because I think what I'm doing is sort of like every time I go through the synopsis, it gets a little bit longer. So maybe my synopsis is like really my 0 draft. I don't know. And like I just get in a little bit more each time. I don't know. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So a couple of y'all were talking about the third person. Third person makes you think of Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock, the boulder from Avatar. That's when you refer to yourself in third person. So there's referring to yourself in third person, like, and always saying your name, and then there's referring to yourself sort of like as the collective third person, so like we, and so that's more of like what was traditionally used for royalty, but we also do that typically when in academics we use it, and then also when you are addressing a crowd and you want to pull them in on the things that you're discussing. And so there's this is a sense of if I address us, then we are talking about the same thing. Whereas if I am talking about what I want, then it becomes very easy to ignore. We'll just say that. So Nina had to go to bed, so thank you for the stream. You're welcome. And Alicat is awake again. So I told Alicat, I was like, welcome back to the land of the wakeful. Stacy says, okay, I got dinner started, so now I can write for 10 or so minutes. Excellent. Yay. Gabby wrote 4 pages of handwritten notes. Hey, that was your goal. So you'll be hopping off. If family came over early, hope you'll have a wonderful day and happy writing. Same to you. Clutch, you got 545. Nice. You're at 1688. Ah, so close. CB got 387. Nice. Allie got 189. Kate got 68 words for the last 3 minutes of the sprint. Nice. I know, you just so close. I was so close to you. You beat me though. Maggie says, I got the errors fixed and checking an overlap event in book 3. Nice. Courtney finished writing a super pivotal scene and it went so well. Good. I'm glad. And I hope you're feeling better. Stacy got 224 words for the sprint, 1,211 thus far for the stream, and 3,798 for the project. The project goal is 7,000 to 12,000. Nice. That's a lot. You're making a lot of progress. CB, I watched an old WWE promo where The Rock dissed Stephanie McMahon in Triple H. Nice. Excellent. Okay, we still do have another 35-ish minutes. So we can still do another good length sprint. In fact, we could do maybe a little bit longer one if y'all are up for it, or we could leave some room to chat at the end. But this will be our 5th sprint. So I guess the question is, do you want to do a 25-minute sprint or do you want a 30-minute sprint? What would you like? I know Devin will chime in and be like, 75 minutes. Okay, let's see if we can get back to timers. Ooh, and You All Writes Books has a 25-minute bonfire timer. Ooh. Of course, I might just sit and stare at that, so I'm not sure that's necessarily a good thing. Okay, so Klacha and Shadow's Lair vote for 30 minutes. CB votes for 25. Devin votes for 13 seconds. Indeed, Kate, a wild card. Okay, so let's see if I can find a 30-minute. Let's see if anyone has anything. Okay, we have Camille. Camille has a 30-minute timer. So share. Okay. All right, I think I have this all ready to go. Okay. All right. So save your documents. Make sure you have something to hydrate with. Make sure that you are straightening your spine and rolling your shoulders back for a posture check. And make sure that if you need to stand up and walk around because this is a longer sprint, make sure you do so. And we are ready to write for 30 minutes. And if you need to take a break halfway in between because 30 minutes is too long, feel free. We're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Come on. There we go. Okay. That is the end of the 5th writing sprint. Hooray! So I got up to, I think I got about, I think I got 690 words. So that was a good sprint. It was a good sprint. And okay, how do we do? So Stacy was saying, I doubled my goal for today, and so I think I'm just going to work on dinner and cleaning some things on my computer. And Devin was making fun of me because I used a Christmas timer in March, which I did. So maybe I'm saving Easter timers for June, 4th of July timers for September. Why not? Ellie Vera says, I'm back. Made it just in time for the last sprint. Hooray! And Megan popped in to say hello. Welcome. And happy Easter. And Shadows Lair also wishes happy Easter for everybody. And CB says 472 words that time. Kate got 376. CB says, I might be resitting grade 2 clarinet on the 4th of July. Well, I don't think it means as much where you are. So Ellie Vera says, not a lot of words, but that's okay. It is okay. And happy Easter, says Maggie. All right. Well, this has been a really productive session for me. I think I broke the 2K mark. So that is awesome. I think that might be the first official day that I've done that this month. So it was a good stream, productive-wise, for me. And yeah. So I hope that you had a nice day, whether you wanted it to be productive or relaxing or whatever. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the day. And I will be back Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern, and then Sunday again, 2 to 5 p.m. Eastern. So I will be around. And oh no, Alley Cat says, I didn't write anything because Google Docs kept freezing. Ouchies. That's no fun. And Devin has the playlist for you to see more live streams for the day. So yes, and you're welcome, Kate. And Clutch says 634. That's a nice way to end it. Yes, and a total of 2,322. Okay, now I got to see if I beat Clutch or not. Let's do the math. So that was 690 plus 2,363. So I beat Klacha. So Alley Cat says thanks, and CB says 907 words total for the stream. Excellent. All right. Thank you very much for coming, and have a wonderful day. And I will see y'all later. Bye.